What does it mean to be yourself when your every move is curated, filtered, and fed through an algorithm in an age of viral dances, aesthetic trends, and public shaming? Authenticity is a performance, and Oscar Wilde would have had a lot to say about it. Today, we invite the famously flamboyant Irish playwright, poet, and social provocateur back into the spotlight, an era he would no doubt both adore and disdain, to ask him, what does it really mean to be authentic in a world obsessed with the idea of being real? Oscar Wilde, welcome to our studio.
My dear host, I must say, this place is delightfully absurd. Everyone talking about being themselves while looking exactly like one another. It's as if uniformity has become a virtue. How dreadfully dull.
We are in the age of personal brands. Oscar, TikTok, Instagram, people curate their lives to appear authentically themselves.
Authenticity, darling, has become the new performance. I performed Oscar Wilde to perfection, and so should you perform yourself. But please do it with style.
So you don't believe in just being yourself?
Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I said that, didn't I? And I meant it. But the self is not found. It is invented. An invention, my dear, requires imagination, not algorithms.
There is an obsession today with real you. No filters, no edits, just raw, messy humanity. But at the same time, people still edit, still perform.
It's deliciously ironic. The more one tries to be real, the more artificial one becomes. To quote myself again, because who better? To be natural is such a very difficult pose to keep up.
So, TikTokers being relatable is its own form of theatre.
Indeed, the new aesthetic is vulnerability. Authenticity has become commodified. One cries on camera, not in privacy, because the algorithm favors tears. Tell me, is that not performance?
Let's talk about cancel culture. You were publicly humiliated, imprisoned for being yourself. Today, people are cancelled online for all sorts of transgressions.
Yes, I was tried not for my writing, but for my love. The trial was not about justice. It was a performance of morality, a spectacle.
Some would argue cancel culture holds people accountable.
Accountability, perhaps. But when the mob dictates morality, nuance is the first casualty. I lived through Victorian outrage. You're living through digital puritanism. Different century, same spectacle.
Would you survive today?
I'd be cancelled by breakfast and trending by lunch.
Well said. You are one of the most quoted writers online. Wild memes are everywhere.
How thrilling, I always said. I have nothing to declare but my genius. Apparently the internet agrees.
Do memes cheapen your work?
Not at all. A meme is merely an epigram with a Wi-Fi connection. If your wit can fit into 280 characters or a TikTok stitch, it has achieved immortality. The form has changed, but the bite remains.
But is anything original anymore?
Originality is merely judicious imitation. TikTokers do not copy, they quote. And quoting, if done with flair, is an art form.
Let's return to the self. If we are all performing, how do we find who we truly are?
You don't find yourself, you create yourself. The tragedy is not that people are fake, it's that they are boringly so. If one must wear a mask, let it be a masterpiece.
Is there such a thing as a true self?
A true self is not a destination, it's a production. Be magnificent, be theatrical, but above all, be intentional.
Oscar, what would you say to someone who feels overwhelmed, caught between the pressure to perform and the fear of being misunderstood?
Ah, the exquisite pain of being both too much and not enough. I knew it well. The world will always try to reduce you to a headline, a hashtag, a mistake. Your task is to resist that reduction.
How?
By refusing to become a cliché. You must surprise even yourself. If you're always predictable, you're already dead. I always preferred scandal to silence.
But not everyone has your wit.
Then cultivate it. Wit is not a gift, it is armor. In a world that flattens complexity, irony is resistance, humor is rebellion, and style is survival.
Some people say they just want to be normal.
Oh, how dreary. Normal is the illusion we sell to make the masses feel safe. But art, love, and identity, they are all deviations from the norm. Be the glittering mistake in someone's grey day.
And what if the world rejects you for it?
Then be rejected gloriously. Better to be laughed at for who you are than applauded for who you are not. You must dare to live your own myth.
Oscar, before we part, one final question. What would your TikTok bio say today?
Icon, outcast, quotable. Or perhaps too much and not nearly enough.
Perfect. Thank you, Oscar Wilde.
No, thank you. You've given me a stage. That's all I ever needed.
Oscar Wilde reminds us that being yourself isn't a retreat into comfort. It is an artistic act. In an age where the self is content, performance, and currency, perhaps our greatest rebellion is not to be authentic, but to be original. If you enjoyed today's conversation with Oscar Wilde, be sure to subscribe, rate, and share. Next time we'll talk with Karl Marx, founder of Marxism, the author of Das Kapital and the Communist Manifesto, about the gig economy, exploitation or freedom. This has been Conversations with the Great Dead. Until next time, create dangerously, live ironically, and if you must go viral, make it unforgettable.